I am here in the beautiful small kitchen of glory. I'm going to be making some stuffed mushrooms. It's a very simple little snack you can make. You can use it to spice up anything else you're cooking, and it's very simple. I have a sad piece of bok choy, 2 fat boy garlic cloves, a half an onion. I'm not using that whole half of an onion. A big old knife. We're chopping shit. We have mushrooms right here. They're just brown mushrooms. They still got to be destemmed. I have some Knorr Chicken Tomato Bouillon. Read it at your own peril. A cup-ish of shredded cheddar. A 1/4 cup-ish of parmesan. Red pepper flakes. Oh, and some cheap pepper. And that's really all you're going to need for this. And bacon. I forgot bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. We're actually going to do the bacon right now. I have a plate of some nice thick cut bacon right here. What I'm going to do is just put this, we're knocking shit over. Don't worry about it. It's science. I'm going to lay this out flat in the air fryer. We're going to hope the angle's good on this because I am blind. By the way, for the ingredients, the amounts will be in the description because I never actually measured this out before. So I'm going to have to adjust as I go. That's a little stuffy little fat boy piece of bacon right there. There we go. I actually wanted to make all this bacon, so I'll probably make the rest of it later. I only actually need 2 pieces for this, but we have extra here, so we're gonna wash hands and then we're gonna get that in the air fryer. We have bacon here in air fryer. We got good angle on that. Blind as hell. We're just gonna slide her in here to a cold air fryer. Allegedly, science. Put the air fryer in the middle of the counter. And then I have this beautiful tape on here. What I'm gonna do is just crank that up all the way. Bacon burns at around 350. So I'm just gonna put it nice and cool. We're gonna let this cook for probably 10 or 11 minutes. We are at an amount of time, which is about 13 minutes. And I'm just gonna poke the bacon. The bacon. Hot water burn, baby. This is, 13 minutes. We're a little bit crispy on the edges. Burn yourself a little bit. Live on the wild side. I'm gonna get some paper towel. All right, we have paper towel in a bowl here. I have paper towel here. I'm just gonna use this paper towel to grab the bacon. I don't need a double piece. Let's fold this one in half. You might be asking, Smoke, why are you not using tongs? My tongs broke, and I keep forgetting to buy new ones. That is why I don't have tongs. Is that all of it? You tell me. Ooh, hot water burn, baby. That's all of it. We're gonna set this aside because this is what we're gonna cook the mushrooms in when they're set. I wash my air fryer and it doesn't go in here the same time. Don't wash things. Ding. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna set this on top. I wanna get as much of the grease off of this as possible because being that the stuffed mushrooms are cheese based, we don't need more grease. Okay, we're gonna set this here, put this on top of the air fryer, get the air fryer out of here, and start making our filling. Here we are. We are ready to make magic happen. My bacon is cooling. I'm gonna take this onion and just set it on top of the mushrooms for now. I'm gonna cut this bok choy up first. This is, by the way, it's 16 ounces of mushrooms. I'm cutting the bok choy across it, no, along it, because you want really little pieces of bok choy. So I'm gonna cut it into strips. They don't have to be perfect right now because I'm then going to cut these strips so that they're beautiful. You want the leaves, you want the whole shebang. And we're cutting this really thin. I might not even use the whole piece. This, if you don't have bok choy, it's fine. Sarah just likes the bok choy and the stuffed mushrooms, so we're putting bok choy in the mushrooms. I know there's a proper way to cut. Some people are all chefs and they're just like, that's not me. I'm just having fun in the kitchen. You know what I mean? So I'll be back when we have all of our bok choy cut up beautifully. I will say the one good thing that came out of that tofu and turkey bacon stream is introducing me to bok choy, which turns out I love in everything. When I get to the leaves, I cut these ones a little bit thicker because I like that texture in my mushrooms. Of a nice thick leaf. We have this beautiful pile of bok choy. I'm gonna get a bowl for this. Bowl has been gotten. I'm just going to grab this with my hand and scrape this into this here bowl. I'm gonna be putting all my vegetables in the same bowl to save on bowels. Garlic. Now, some people put their garlic in a thing and they shake it. Some people press it with a knife. I just use my hands like a man. I'm just gonna get the skin off to the side. Boom, boom, bam. Just push down and roll it. I'm gonna cut the root part off, just because I don't want that hard piece in. Throw that in the sink. There's not much on this one, but just drop that off. These are garlicky. If you don't like garlic, only use half a clove, or 1 clove. I like garlic a lot. I'm cutting my garlic into slices. I'm just gonna cut along those slices. Nice, thin. Oh no, it's falling apart. Sometimes it goes all wrong. You can use garlic powder if you don't have fresh garlic. You can use no garlic. You can do whatever makes you happy. Cut it that way. Chop it up like that. We want her nice and minced. Oh no, we lost a piece. We have found the piece. I'm just going to assume this can be seen. I'm just mincing her up quick. Beautiful garlic. Again, it don't have to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect. It just has to be good enough for what you're doing. If you cut a finger off, you know, it's all part of the learning experience. You know what I mean? Scrape that. Oh yeah, that's some garlic right there, baby. Put this into the vegetables, feel it, make sure there's no enormous pieces. I'm okay with a nice big piece of garlic every once in a while. Oh yeah, daddy. Oh, that be smelling good. Get my onion. My onion's been in the fridge for a little bit, so I'm actually going to slice a piece off there, put that in the garbage disposal, slice one there, put that in there. I'm going to peel this layer off because I want the heart of this onion. There we go. Now we got a nice good piece. We're just gonna slice, and we're just gonna mince this bad boy up the best we can. I am not a good onion cutter. I will be the first one to admit it. So I'm just going to assault it. You know, I'm gonna scrap this. We're not gonna talk about why there's a cut right there. We're not gonna talk about it. I just want one thin piece of onion. I did it all wrong before. We're cutting it along this way. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna cut it this way now. Boom, 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 boom. I don't care if you can't see it. I can't see nothing. You want your onion cut up nice and small. We don't want a lot. Just a little thin slice of onion. Just a little bit of flavor here. Last time I cut it way too thick. Way too big. I threw it in the garbage. It made me angry. We're just mincing her up. Now we're gonna throw this onion in this bowl. Just a little bit of onion. Maybe a tablespoon. Garlic, probably 2 tablespoons. Bok choy, 1 piece of bok choy. We have vegetables. We gotta clean. My counter is now what I refer to as clean enough-ish. We have all of our beautiful vegetables there. A random piece of onion. We don't want you. Now we have to take these here. Mushrooms, we have to de-stem them. And you can use the stems. I'm just throwing them on the counter. I'm gonna put the mushrooms on the cutting board for now. You can use these stems for stock and soup. I might save them for that because I'm gonna make some chicken noodle soup coming up soon. That's wrong. Those go over there. Why am I doing it this way? It's hurting my brain. We're just gonna go through and de-stem all these mushrooms. We have a bunch of mushrooms. I'm gonna put these stems away. And I am gonna save them. We're gonna Google later and see if they can be used in soup. I think they can be. Now we have mushrooms, but we don't know where these have been. Probably grown in shit, like mushrooms usually are. So we're gonna put these in what some fancy people call a colander, what I call a strainer. We're gonna get them in there, and we're gonna wash them off, and then paper towel them dry. Cold water on the mushrooms. Give them a wash, and a rinse, and a wash, and a rinse, and a wash, and maybe even a rinse. Playing the accordion with my mushrooms. I love playing with my mushrooms. Makes me feel so good inside and relaxed afterwards. There we go. We got some mushrooms. We're gonna let those bad boys drip out. Back to the counter of booty with the bowl. All right, I'm going to take this 1 cup of shredded cheese, dump it in the bowl. Take this 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, dump it in a bowl. Get rid of bowls. Take this vegetable mixture, dump it in a bowl, scrape it out. That's right, use your hands. Use your hands like a fucking man. About my bowl, we're going to take this Knorr. I would say use a teaspoon. Also known as about this much. Sprinkle it in there. Boom. Wash hand. Red pepper. Take this out. Use, I don't know, 1/4 teaspoon. Or 1 pinchish. Sprinkle it in there. Like a man. Cheap red pepper works just as good as the expensive shit. Black pepper. Sprinkle. If I could get my hand in there, I'd do it, but I can't. Done. Spoon. Mix up filling. Oh, yeah, I'm just joking. I'm not using a spoon. I threw that on the mushrooms. Use your fucking hand like a man. Get it all mixed up. The only thing we got left to put in here is a bucking. And you just mix it up until it's all good. Hold on, my butt is just... Okay, that's better. And you just mix it up until it's pretty good, and then we're gonna add the bacon in. Can't beat that, can you? Oh man, that smells good. You want to look at it? You want to look at it? You want to look at it? Smell it. Ooh, that's good. We're back on the clean enough counter with bacon and mixture. What I'm gonna do is just break this bacon up with my hands. How else are you supposed to break bacon up? Into pieces. We're gonna get these pieces into the mixture. One might call this crumbling the bacon. I call it breaking it up with my hand. Little pieces. Little pieces. You don't want it to be too big. You want it to mix up good. This is where a lot of that flavor is going to come in. That's why you need so much garlic. It's got to overpower the bacon. Because bacon be strong. This is good American bacon. From a pig. Not from a fucking poultry. If you get your bacon from a poultry, you're a dirty communist. And it's okay to be a communist. Just not when it comes to bacon. Or really anything. But you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna break these 2 thick baby boy bacons up. And that's the end of it right there. That looks pretty good. We're gonna mix. Yeah, mix it, daddy. You know what? Fuck it. 3 pieces of bacon. 2.5. I changed my mind. Break these bad boys up. These are cooked just perfect. Just crispy on the edge. A little bit fatty in the middle. Oh, yeah. If I didn't have a Nick pouch in right now, I'd be eating one of these bad boys. There we go. Mix with the hand. Mix with the hand. Mix with the hand. Don't itch your butt. Apparently people don't like that. Oh yeah, I can feel that bacon in there now. I want to feel the bacon. This is pretty damn dry. If you do this in a food processor, it's going to be wet and goopy, and that's also okay. It's okay, I tell you, okay. The Parmesan cheese, you can add more of that to drying it up if it gets too goopy. But Parmesan cheese also has a lot of salt, so you don't need to add salt to this except that little teeny bit of bouillon. That Knorr chicken tomato bouillon is life. Fucking life. Oh. God, that smells good. Now we have mushrooms here, filling here. A little bit of cheese on the cutting board, but that's okay. I'm not a doctor. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna take a mushroom, boom, put it down. I'm gonna grab some of this filling with my hand. I'm gonna push it into the mushroom. I cup the mushroom in one hand and really pack the filling in with the other hand. You wanna get it as in as you can. You want a little bit of hump on the top. A little bit of hump on the top, because then all that cheese is gonna melt and it's gonna drizzle over the edges and get crispy. Look at that. Little mushroom mountain. 1. Grab the next one. Pack it in there. You know, it works better if you do it over the bowl. I just realized that. I knew that ahead of time. I was just testing you. For all you watching at home. Just a test. Little mushroom mountain. And you want to cup the mushroom in the palm of your hand, otherwise they are prone to breaking when you pack it in there. You don't want to get it all in at once. You want to pack the first bit in. It's like packing a pipe. Get the first bit in, really push it down, but support it. And then get the next bit in, and that's going to be your hump. You form your hump on it. My hump, my lovely little lumps. Check it out. It could be messy. That's kind of preferred in my case, because then you get the beautiful crispy cheese bits all clinging to the edge. There we go. That's the flat pack. And we're going to put in the hump. This one's a big fat boy, so I don't want to do too much on it. There we go. We got a hump. Let's scoot this over. Now this is a 16-ounce thing of mushrooms minus the 4 that Sarah stole from it to make Filipino sopas. By the way, we might have Sarah in at the end of the video. What am I doing? Because she is the taste tester of the mushrooms. She loves my cheesy mushroom, if you know what I mean. Now, I just realized I'm running out of filling. As I said, I don't ever measure this. So I try to do it in measurements with 1 cup of cheddar cheese. Might be a cup and a half for 16, then you have extra and you can just eat it with a spoon. Because who doesn't love cheese? Communists, that's who. Communists don't like cheese. They eat poultry bacon and they don't like cheese because they're dirty commies. If you use room temperature cheese, it's better because it's more likely to mold into it from the heat of your body. There we go. And again, when this is all done, we're going to pop these right in the air fryer, cook them for a time which I will tell you after they're done. Because I just go by feel. I take them out, smell them. You'll really start to smell them cooking. That's when you know they're getting close. Just like bacon in the air fryer. You can smell bacon when it's done. That's when it smells really good. I mean, yeah, my hands are getting into a mess right now. But you know what? Guess what? Your hands are washable. You should definitely wash your hands and not itch your butt. That's what I read on ChatGPT. This actually is not going to be enough cheese. We're going to be just short on cheese. So I'm probably just going to put a naked mushroom in there, and it'll be my naked mushroom tip. Oh yeah, we're going to run short. But these are little guys, but we're going to run short. Oh no! We're going to make that one weak. Weak sauce. Weak sauce mushroom tip. Like I said, oh, there's still a spoon in there. That's adorable. We're going to make another little weak sauce mushroom tip here, just so we can get the most out of it. Oh, get in there. Get in there, Daddy. Take it for me. We're going to be 1 short. So yeah, I would probably say use a 1.5 cups of cheese and 2/3 cup parmesan. We only have 1 empty mushroom. That's pretty good. We're going to cook them anyway because nothing goes to waste in the house of Native Americans. We have bowl in sink. We have this thing in sink. Paper towels go in pocket until later. Oh, that's another one. Oh, my pocket is full of paper towels now. Oh no, I'm losing mushrooms. Oh no. Some people would cut that out. I didn't. When you pick up your cutting board full of mushrooms, pick it up evenly. I'm gonna put that way. That way I have room over here to wipe and get air fryer. We have air fryer. We have mushrooms. We need to open the air fryer that is still full of bacon goodness. On top of the bacon goodness, I'm gonna spray some avocado oil. Boom. Now I'm gonna take my mushrooms and just start setting them in the air fryer. You can preheat it. You can not preheat it. It really doesn't matter. We're not cooking meat here. We're just one hand into the other. It might be kind of dark on my air fryer. We'll get hopefully a good look at it in just a couple minutes. One cute little naked mushroom. So what we have here, we can get this in the light, is an air fryer. I'm blind. Full of mushrooms? Yes. Blind. I can't see it. You don't need to see it. Disability Pride Month. Cutting board. No mushrooms. Sink. Oh, that sink is full, baby. Now I'm going to put the air fryer right in the middle here. We're going to crank it up all the way. Temperature is going to be at a number, which is around 350. I'm going to have to set this when I'm not holding the camera because I can't feel it with the tape. 350. We're going to start at 10 minutes, and then I will be back. We are here after about 12 minutes. Are we ready? I'm gonna slide this over. Hot water burn, baby. We're gonna take these out. Oh, God, that smells good. What I'm gonna do to check these is the tops are crispy. That's just how you want them. Not golden brown, a little bit darker than golden brown. That one flipped over. That is suboptimal. See that upside down mushroom? That's not what you want. Don't flip your mushrooms. But all these are perfect. The sides of the mushrooms are a little bit soft. And what's gonna happen is they're gonna cook the rest of the way just sitting in here. And I'm gonna put them back in the air fryer. And then they're going to soften up on the top a little bit so they're not so crunchy, but we're just gonna have that crispy flavor on the cheese. And the mushrooms are gonna finish cooking because they have to cool down for a while. I'm going to turn the air fryer off. We're gonna put them back in the air fryer. And we're just gonna let them sit. Just let them sit for a little bit. Look at this beautiful picture of my shiny air fryer blinding the camera. No one wanted to see me take these out of the air fryer because that's boring, but look at these beautiful mushrooms. They're kind of stuck together, that beautiful crisp on the top. There's bacon, bok choy, garlicky goodness all in there. I can touch them because they're mine. You can't touch my mushroom. I can touch my mushrooms all I want. Look at me rub my mushrooms. Sarah's gonna eat one of my mushrooms. And we're gonna get an idea of how good it is.
So I'm holding this mushrooms that Smoke made, and let's see how it tastes. Let's try it. God. This is one stuffed mushroom. And this is my favorite. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so big that it almost fell out of my mouth. It's so good.